Found your Bible in a box with my booze. Dust on the leather like I knew I'd lose. Ash in my coffee, name on my breath. Your goodbye letter folded like a thread. Hollow redemption ain't saving me tonight. I'm praying to the bottle and the wrong kind of light. I keep begging these ghosts to give your love back somehow. Hollow redemption is all I'm holding now. Oh, cross on the dashboard, cracked and chipped, same as the promise I let slip. Motel curtain won't meet in the middle. Moon cuts through like a cold steel fiddle. If I kneel on this floor till my bones turn black, would it buy me a moment or your shadow back? 'Cause every sin I carry wears your face, and every worn out prayer dies in this place. Oh, left my name in the barroom dust, left my ring in a pawn shop drawer, truck bed full of busted bolts, map burned through from folding, your note on the dash half torn, my hands still smell like holding. One boot heels chewed to the bone, spurs clank soft when I'm walking, like a ghost dog trailing me home. Every step another warning, broken spurs cutting up my heels again. Every turn drags me back to where we've been. Every mile just a circle in this dirt. I keep riding, I keep riding on these broken spurs. Motel sign buzzing, half-lit red, coffee tastes like old rain. Talk to God through a paper cup, he just echoed your name. Photographed by the Gideon book, folded right at your smile. I pressed my thumb wait a while. Broken spurs, cutting up my heels again. Every turn drags me back to where we've been. Every mile, just a circle in this dirt. I keep riding, I keep riding. These broken spurs. If I quit the whiskey, would you quit my dream? If I turn this saddle into firewood and steam, would the dawn feel different, or would I still hear you stir? Every time this lonely metal hits the dirt and starts to burn. Spurs, cutting up my heels again. Every turn drags me back to where we've been. Every mile, just a circle in this dirt. I keep riding, I keep riding on these broken spurs. I was born with a tremble and a sting, but the cradle was clean. Mama lit a match in the kitchen, said some dead start before you can breathe. Devil's burden riding my spine. Every step I'm taking treads another line. If I ever get to heaven, it'll be on borrowed time, with the devil's burden hanging off mine. There's a cross on the dashboard, cracked glass, hanging crooked and gray. I keep talking to the silence beside me, like the driver just stepped away. I tried leaving it in a motel drawer, tried to drown it on a rusted shore, but it climbs my shadow every sundown, every door. Boy, you know what you were given for. Ooh, oh. were shaking in black. When they threw down that earth, every handful hit hard, like it landed on my chest. Your picture on the pine tilted, catching that churchyard sun. Wind kept folding my coat like it wanted me gone. Your sister gripped my arm, said he knew you did what you could. I just stared at your name, cut sharp in that stone, like it should. Grave dust still on my boots, I can taste it on my tongue every time I speak the truth. Grave dust sleeping in the seams of this hand-me-down suit, of these busted up dreams. I keep walking, but it follows every mile, every rusted bus. I'm breathing you in the grave dust. House still smell like smoke from the last fight we ever had. Ash rings on the table, coffee gone cold, going bad. Your jacket on the chair, sleeve reaching out like a tired arm. I sit in your old spot, let the silence do me harm. If I turned back that night, if I'd held you too tight, if I'd begged you to stay, would you still have slipped away? Now every road sign, every bar light, every late night tide bus feels like you brushing past me. In the grave dust, grave dust still on my boots, I can taste it on my tongue every time I speak the truth. Grave dust sleeping in the seams of this hand-me-down suit, of these busted up bays. Found a Bible in a ditch, pages burned. Spine-torn red dirt on the leather, like it knew what I'd done. Whiskey stain on my collar, gun all on my hand, your name in the margin written over old commands. These are my outlaw songs, muttered under shaking breath. Prayers for the ones I lost, wagers I place with death. If there's a mercy left for the wolves and the weary damned, let it fall, let it fall on a broken, unholy man. Every mile writes another verse on the windshield ground. Buzzards circle my shadow, keeping patient time. I drag your ghost in the rear view like a busted star. Every forgive me, Father, just dissolves in time. If you're still listening to rusted hearts and drifting sun, I ain't asking for heaven, just silence when the sirens come. If you're still listening to rusted hearts and drifting songs, I ain't asking for heaven, just silence when the sirens come. That southern shadow sits on my shoulder. Been there since my daddy drove off that night. Name on the sign says, "Welcome, soldier." Graveyard wind says, "You ain't done it right." Porch light busted, bottle in the driveway, mud on my boots from the old bayou road. Radio preacher talking about grace. I got a glove box full of things I never told. Southern shadow, follow me, follow me home from the tin roof rain to the red dirt, marrow and bone. I keep Her mascara bled like the Brazos-San flood when I chose my pride in a bar override. Mama says hearts don't break, they rust, slow like a truck left out in the field. I still see blue lights in the rearview glass every time I think the road might heal. If I cross that county line, will you cross it too? Sit in the passenger seat like a Sunday truth, or will you climb in the bed with the tools and chains, riding low with the sins I never could name? Shadow, follow me home from the tin roof of rain to the red dirt, marrow and bone. Coffee's gone cold on the dashboard, ash in the tray like snow. Your name in the fog on the windshield fades as the engine blows low. Burned horizon where the sky ran out of flame. I keep driving through the ruins of your name. Smell of you still in this jacket, like a ghost that won't move on. Burned horizon, I'm the only thing still holding on. Motel signs dying in silence, one blue flicker, then black. Your picture keeps riding the shotgun, face down, but it still looks back. If I turn around, there's nothing. If I carry on, there's less, just mile markers like gravestones, numbered miles of your last breath. So I chase that faded orange where the daylight used to be. Sing your name into the rear view till the rear view swallows me. Burn horizon, burn horizon. then hear the gravel breathe when the truck rolls out of town. Only one bar sign still humming, half the letters burned away. Church door locked by Monday, even God packed up, they say. My boots print dust on dust, Main Street's just a busted vein. Every window watching nothing, just the echo of my name. Last light in a dead town, flicker on my face, and now ain't nobody staying now. Just the ghosts and my old doubts. If I leave, I fade. If I stay, I drown. I'm the last light in a dead town. Mama's house leans by the highway, porch swing rusted to a stop. Coffee cup still in the sink, ring of brown like a pocket watch. Gas station selling winter air, pump clicks on, but it's all show. I fill up on another memory, kill the engine, never go. Bar stool car with our initials, knife lines in the fading grain. Jukebox stuck on static, but I swear I hear your name. Headlights paint the diner sign, then they slide on by. Don't slow, I keep talking to the silence, like it's something I still know. Last light in a dead town, flicker on my face, then out. Ain't nobody staying now, just the ghosts and my old doubts. Found your Bible in the backseat, name in ink, pages torn, ring mark on the leather cover, like a ghost where gold was worn. Whiskey stain on our wedding picture, half a face, cigarette burn. I trace your smile with a shaking finger, feel that old rage start to turn. This is a broken covenant, signed in blood and cheap red wine. Every vow we ever whispered echoes down this crooked spine. I keep driving through the darkness, past the church we left behind. This is a broken covenant, and I'm the last one in the aisle. Your dress still hangs in the hallway, zipper stuck stuck halfway down. Boot prints in the winter dust, leading straight on out of town. I hear our song in a rusted jukebox, cracked glass, skipping line. Your laughter lives in the empty spaces between each passing highway sign. I said forever in that parking lot, hands on your face, cold and small. You said forever till the fever broke. Now forever feels like nothing at all. I said forever in that parking lot, hands on your face, cold and small. You said forever till the fever broke. Now forever feels like nothing at all.
Glass on the counter, lip print dust, chair pulled out like you left in a rush. Clock hands crawling, but they circle the drain. This old house whisper every inch of your name. Whiskey silence, sitting where you used to sit. walking in circles with a bottle and a cigarette. You're in that doorway, leaning like you might step in. Whiskey silent pours me the night again. 2 plates in the sink, only one ever gets clean. Your coat's on the hook, like a photograph in between. Radio's humming, but I keep the volume low, 'cause I still hear your footsteps in the spaces between the notes. I light your last match, watch the smoke draw your face. Say I'm gonna quit you, then I kill the taste. Every swallow is another slow goodbye to the man I was before you cut the sky.
Slow hills where the daylight goes to hide. I pulled off on the shoulder of a road that never ends. The sky burned out in rusty night, radio static. I lost my friends, your picture on the dashboard, face crack along the phone. Wind crossed through this busted door, it feels younger than I'm old. Dead horizon, you're the last line of the light, just a faint red bruise on the throat of a night. I keep driving toward the emptiness, hoping you might rise again. Dead horizon, be my mercy, not mine. Motel sign is missing teeth, vacancies and cigarette ghosts. Coffee tastes like burned out stone, keeps me talking to your coat. I trace your name in window frost, heated with my breath. Watch it vanish like you did soft and slow and quiet as death.